First opened for business in 1962. We are just about ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Kenta Maeda will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour. Not a terrific fastball. Good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind in the count. 2-0 or 2-1, he pitches backwards.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Eric Hosmer.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the 1-1. Pop high in the air. Turner over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hey, get on. Look for some wheels and will play it out.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Tatis stands at first with 1 out. And again a throw. Being especially careful here. The 1-2. Pitch popped up. Peterson is under it. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. Previous head-to-head matchup. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Now the 2-1 pitch is fastball that misses.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Mejia. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Number 59, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Next up for Los Angeles, Alex Verdugo. The 1-1. is looked at for ball number 2. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. And there's ball 2 now. One out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. 2 gone. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Digging in, Max Munson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Two and two. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. So striding forward now, number 22, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Another full count pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Stepping into the box, Greg Garcia. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Maeda isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Now at the plate, number 59, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Now the 2-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Digging in now for San Diego, Manuel Margot, runner in scoring position with 2 runs. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a strike. Hard ground ball to third. And a base hit, the first one of the game for the Padres. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knot.
Hero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Margot leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
And he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Up around the face.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres 1. Settling in now, Chris Taylor. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
2-2.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Digging in, Russell Martin. Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. To short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, number 18.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kenta Maeda. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Softly hit out toward short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Renfroe. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Popped him up. Peterson in foul ground. And no one can get there. They'll try it again. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Francisco Mejia. And it's fouled away. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Into the corner and slicing foul. Down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit. Bellinger's got it. He'll get it into second. And he is in there.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, number 22. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit well towards the hole. Garcia on the grass. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 27, Alex Verdugo.
Next for the Dodgers, Alex Verdugo. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless. As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. On a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Hey. 2-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Full count still.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. This is line to left. Renfroe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for L.A. They lead it 2-1. Into the box now, Greg Garcia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Now batting, number 59.
Digging in, number 59. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Center fielder number 7.
At the plate, Manuel Margot, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Fernando Tatis, 2-1 to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 2-1. Stepping in, Max Munson. He drew a walk his first time up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
2 strikes.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Fouled off.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting, Left fielder, Matt Beatty.
At the plate, Matt Beatty. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runner goes for second. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. In the dirt here. The 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Renfroe on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile/hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Now batting, Chris Taylor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Machado moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Luis Perdomo answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Dodgers leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Julio Urias, lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
The 1-2. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Line towards center field. Verdugo patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
Digging in the switch hitter on his line thus far. Here it comes on 0-2. A little bouncer. Now the 0-2 pitch. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 1-2. Fouled away. Hosmer stands at second with 2 gone. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Austin Barnes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Austin Barnes.
2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now the 2-1. Hit in the air to right field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Missed with a slider. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Alex Verdugo. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Machado is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Zach Roscoe takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping up to the plate, number 22. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder number 7.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitch misses. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Padres leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Number 57 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 57.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Left side, but well fouled. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays returned right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs. 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
In now, Matt Beatty. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Pedro Baez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Fernando Tatis, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Fernando Tatis was down for the first out in the 7th inning. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Beatty has a play. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. Another 1-2 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Left fielder.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Hunter Renfroe, career numbers against Baez. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. One left for San Diego. They still trail it here 2-1. Number 66 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 66.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
3-1 now to Martin. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
That's a good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder. Alex Verdugo would be next. The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Alex Verdugo will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He stays alive, still 2-2. Taylor on second, Peterson at first, 2 out in the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Renfroe makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 17.
Ready once again, Francisco Mejia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Gloved by Taylor. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, number 22.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Now at the plate, number 22. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He pulls this one into right. Bellinger is right there as he takes it for the second out. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Now to the plate, Greg Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Padres down in order. They're down 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 58 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now playing right field and batting in the 8th spot, number 32, Ron Reyes.
2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Here now the 2-2. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down, and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at-bat or 2 before this one ends.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Ready for another shot now, Max Munson. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again, catches it a grain low, we got action.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Renfroe ranging back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, the strategy to walk the previous batter intentionally was sound. In my opinion, what wasn't sound was the execution of the last pitch, which was promptly deposited far beyond anyone's reach. That stings, but I don't fault the manager for trying to do the right thing.
Into the box now, Russell Martin. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Martin gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the 2-1 is in off the plate. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. 7 runs, 10 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Martin is on his way home. safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
The batter, center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So striding in, Alex Verdugo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now in the box, Justin Turner. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
The 1-1 is high and outside for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Max Munson. All even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Bounce it to the left side. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Back now in the City of Angels as we continue from Dodger Stadium. 9th inning set to get underway. Yimi Garcia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. In now, Franz Reyes. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Up next for the Padres.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
San Diego down to their final strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Julio Urias is the winning pitcher of record. Number 59 couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 9 running on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that post-game bus service on Metro bus routes 2, 3, and 4 is available at the corner of Sunset Boulevard and Elysian Park Avenue.